Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? I'm Jesse Miller, your virtual coach here, coming to you live here on another beautiful day on a Wednesday, it looks like. We're going to be talking about some really good things. I get this question quite often, so I wanted to cover this today and give you some value. So if you're just coming on, tell me where you're coming in from. But let's jump into it. Two powerful ways to overcome the I don't have time or I'm too busy, right? So I'm going to give you a few things that you can actually say and do that's going to help you to overcome that objection, okay? So one, the way that you overcome this type of objection is to handle it before you even get to that point of getting that objection. And what I mean by that is, I appreciate the love there, guys, but how you handle that is actually you start asking more questions in the beginning. And what I mean by that, and I'll give you an example that will help you guys. So let's say that you're starting these conversations and you get someone who comes on and they say, well, you know, I'm a nurse. Okay, so how long have you been a nurse? I've been a nurse for 6 years. Okay, what got you involved with that? Well, I've been doing this and doing that. Okay, so do you like being a nurse? Well, yeah, I love being a nurse. Oh, well, what do you like about it? Well, I like this, I like that, right? Now they're starting to open up and tell you. So here comes the crucial part of this, guys. This is where you start to change that. What you want to do is you want to find out what they don't like about what they do, because they love what they do as a nurse. So that's not the problem. So we got to find out what that problem is. And by asking the appropriate questions, you're going to be able to take them deeper in that conversation to find out what that problem is, right? So I would say something like, well, I mean, you know, to me, you know, Tina, it sounds like you're fairly happy with what you do for a living. You know, I'm curious though, is there anything you would change about what you do for a living if you could? Oh yeah, I would definitely would. I would want more time. I work all the time. I never have time to see my family. I'm on call. I'm on my feet all day, and I just seem like I work 80 hours a week, right? So now you know it's a time factor. You already know this objection's there. So we're handling this objection before you get to that point. Before you offer them a solution, you're going to handle that objection in the beginning. And how you do that. So why, Tina, tell me why is having time so important to you? Oh, because I never get to see my kids and I, you know, I never get to spend time with them. I feel like I'm working all the time, and, you know, I feel like the babysitter's, you know, watching my kids and helping them grow up, and I never get to see them, right? Or I'm always having to leave in the middle of the night. So again, you're helping them to work through that to find out what that problem is. Right? So now you're starting to find out what their problem is, and it's time factor. So they're a busy person and they don't have time to do a business. So what you want to do is you want to help them work through that. Okay, so, you know, tell me, you know, Tina, and I'm using Tina because she's still on here, so I appreciate you being here. You guys liking this? Give me some love, guys. Give me some thumbs up, some hearts if you guys are loving this. But let's say that they do say that they don't have the time, right? It's a time factor. So tell me why that's so important to you, Tina. Why is having time more important to you? Well, because I want to do this. I want to be able to see my kids. I want to be able to do things with them. Okay, so why is that important now? I mean, you've been a nurse for, you said 18 years. So why is doing this so important to you now? Oh, because I'm just, you know, I'm not getting any younger. I mean, you know, I'm not, you know, I feel like my kids are halfway, you know, through their age, and some of them are going back to school, right? Some of them might be going off to college, and they feel like they've, you know, not had time to really, you know, see their kids grow up because they're working so much. Thanks for the love, guys. Thanks for the love. I see Manny on there. Thanks for being here, Manny. But this is how you start to work through those problems. This is how you start to really dig deep and actually find out what their situation is and why that time is so important and why they don't have it. So what you want to do is you want to be able to dig into that a little bit more and find out those problems. And when you do this, you're going to ask them, well, how important is it for you to change that, to actually change your situation and actually have more time so you can see your kids and have that time to spend with them? Oh, well, it's very important. Okay, but why now? Right? So now you're digging in. You're finding out what that problem is. And when you get there, when you know how to ask these questions, when you know how to dig deep and really find out why they feel that they don't have time, then you're going to help them work through that problem. And then at that point, you'll be able to actually help them find the solution for that. So that's one way to do it. So I want you guys to start thinking about this. I want you to start really figuring out how you're going to communicate with people. So when you go into these conversations, whether you're in business, whether you're in sales, whether you're in network marketing, right? When you know what to say, when to say it, and how to say it, you're going to be able to take people through a process where they're going to open up and share with you what that situation is. And you're going to see that they're going to be more open to your solution that's going to help them solve that problem. All right, so that's one way. Now here's another way. I actually learned this way from my good buddy, Ray Higdon, Jessica. So I like this. This is just another way to look at it if you're going that route with it. So if you're in network marketing, this might be something that you want to use. So I want to give you a couple ideas here. The first one's is what I teach, what I coach a lot of my students on. But again, this next part will help you guys or help you to be more successful as well. But you can also say, well, Tina, I mean, I understand that you're busy, and I don't want to, I don't want to, take your time. I don't want to, use your time. What I want from you is your contacts, right? So how would you feel if you could leverage your contacts, and that way you're making income from your contacts and not your time? Would that be something that would help you? Oh, yeah, definitely. So you see how that works? So what you're doing here is you're saying, well, listen, I don't want your time. I want your contacts. How would you feel if you could leverage your contacts so you're making income from your contacts that you have and you're not losing your time? Would that be something that would help you? Well, yes. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting some value here. Tell me, I mean, if you guys like this, give me a 4 down below. If you like what I'm giving you here, if this is some value, if you're able to go out and use this, give me a 4 down below. I want to see that you like this. Give me some hearts, some love. But that's 2 ways, guys, that you can really leverage when you get that well, I'm just too busy, or I don't have time, right? I don't have time to do this, right? If you're trying to get them into a business, so if you're in network marketing, like my network marketing students that I have, if you're out there and you're having a hard time getting people to move forward because they don't have time, which there's a lot of people that are busy, then just help them work through that by asking these 2 simple questions. So I hope that helped you guys. If you got value out of this, share this with your team. Share this with other people that you think will get some value out of this. But also make sure you subscribe to my live feed. And I'll be sending some more great tips every single day here for you. At the same time, I'm moving times around. I know I'm moving times on you guys, but I want to make sure that I got a good time that really gets out to more people, because I think this value will help a lot of people. So again, thank you for being here today. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I should have some more good stuff for you. Again, I'm Jesse Miller, your virtual coach, coming to you live here from the Buckeye Steak. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.